started lining up 5 days ago.
Because of you, we're #1 in 37 countries.
Kevin McCarthy!
What's up, dude?
There he is.
I'm meeting my girlfriend right now, and the first song we ever heard together was What Makes You Beautiful.
Ah.
So, on her birthday, I learned how to play the song and sing it. Now, I'm a terrible singer. I'm an awful singer.
I don't believe that.
So, I was wondering if I could play the riff, and you guys could help sing with me just a little bit. I'm not gonna make you guys sing, like, a lot.
Let's do the first.
Let's do it, man. Here we go.
Easy. Okay. You're insecure, don't know what for. Turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. The way you smile at the ground ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
Isn't the key B?
Your 4 minutes are actually up.
There we go.
I love you, One Direction!
We never expected any of this to happen.
I don't know if you could have more of a dramatic life change. It's huge, man. I'm just like, look where we are.
But now, when you guys go home in the movie, it's my favorite scene in the movie. When you're at the bakery, I love that scene so much. When you guys go home, and I wanted to ask you, if you were to wake up tomorrow morning, you weren't in One Direction anymore. You can go to one public place and do something absolutely normal for one day and have nobody bother you. Where would you go?
Times Square.
Me too.
But run around naked.
That's where I was gonna add that in. I was like, well, we should go together. Let's go.
I'd lay on the ground in Times Square.
We do like to lay on the ground.
Like,
Yeah, we like laying on the ground.
Dude, let's go walk around Times Square right now. What would happen?
Let's do it.
If you were to wake up tomorrow morning, you weren't in One Direction, and you can go to any public place as a normal human being and just do something normal, what would you do? Like, I mean, like, where would you go?
We always say we'd like to go back to school for a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what's daft?
Yeah,
Like, and just see what that'd be like.
I know what
Do you remember when you were a kid and you used to go down to your local swimming baths? I'd like to go back to there actually. There's some great water slides down by me actually.
I'd like to go and play a game of Sunday League football again.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
The hardest thing about the travel is missing home and missing family, but we've become literally like brothers now.
He goes away for so long. I never know where he is in the world.
Are you crying, Mum? Well, get off the phone then before I start crying.
One thing I've always wanted to know since I was a kid, I've never had a chance to sit down with a band from England, and I've always wanted to know this: why do English bands sing with American accents, and how do they do that?
I actually think it's a thing of that a lot of artists in America are some of the biggest artists in the world. So like with the stuff that we hear on the radio, and like I mean, singing is an invitation at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It's the way you put things across. But I don't think you can really sing in a British accent. I think it's a bit hard. And sometimes it's a bit forced.
Certain music genres, like you can really tell when people are British, but especially I think in pop. Do you know what I mean? It's not as easy to get it across, and also it's when you're growing up and what you listen to growing up. And what you've sang in the shower, like, for example, for me, like, I was singing Green Day, so I do sing with a little bit of an American accent, you know what I mean?
Mine was Michael Bublé.
Exactly, so.
I wonder how, What Makes You Beautiful would sound with, like, a British accent. Like,
That's what makes you beautiful.
It sounded a bit more indie, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting, 'cause it's all about the vowels, right? It's how, I guess, the words, how they come together. It's interesting.
Yeah, and sometimes if you sing something with, like, a British accent, it doesn't sound right, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the producers often pick up on that as well, so sometimes it is to do with the way the production's made as well, so.
Yeah.
Will you ever go into, like, a British accent sometimes in the middle of singing? Has that ever happened to you?
I think if you listen to the album, there is, like, parts where it does
words.
sound like...
The Beatles did that a little bit. They would mix it up sometimes. I always want to know why.
I have a theory for
Why is that?
I think that it's all on who you grow up listening to. And I think, like, so who your parents listen to and stuff is who you obviously grew up listening to. So when you sing like singing along with them, and not that you like copy them when you sing, but I think you just apply that and you have that kind of idea of singing.
I agree, actually, yeah. But I don't understand because everyone sings with an American
We
accent.
can change it.
Right. No, I don't want you to.
You don't know you're beautiful. Beautiful.
You don't know you're beautiful. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
There you go.
All right.
No matter how big and famous you become, you'll always be my baby.
3 or 4 years ago, what we were doing then, and now the 5 of us, a world tour in the biggest arenas.
Liam has this line in the movie where he says, he's like, when I meet people, I don't know if they like me for me or the success that I have. When you meet somebody, how do you know if they like you for your success or for you?
I think it's really easy to tell.
Yeah, I think I'm a good judge of character.
What about me? When I walked in, what do you guys think?
I know, this guy's got a guitar, we're having a jam. This fellow sounds good.
I thought, he's coming, he wants his quote, and he's gonna go.
How do you, when you meet somebody, how do you know if they like you for you or the success?
Well, we were saying, I think you can instantly tell. You know, you get a vibe from somebody when you know. I mean, you'll have had the same thing when you talk to someone. You'll be like, this person's clearly not interested. Do you know what I mean? So it's just kind of one of those sort of things, and you just kind of play it by ear, and you get a feeling for it.
Everybody, scream!
Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. I know we only met, but let's pretend it's love. And never, never, never stop for anyone. Tonight, let's get and live while we.
Now, when you're being filmed all the time,
when you're being filmed,
or like this, filmed. Is there ever a moment where something gets caught on camera that you don't want in the film, and you say, Morgan, that's out? Can you have that like ability to?
To be fair, there wasn't many moments with this film because I don't know.
Yeah,
we just kind of.
there wasn't any like moments where we weren't wanting to show what we were doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When we had a camera crew.
And that's the thing. If something went a bit too far, or you weren't happy with something you said or whatever, you could just be like, I'm not sure how I feel about that going out there.
And we just wanted it
and
to
they
be
were completely understanding
as
it.
real as we could as well. So if we took things out of it, then it would take away from the realness of the whole thing. As a group, we're stronger than if there was 5 people by themselves.
I always wanted little brother. Now I've got 4 of them. Don't try this at home. Do I have to drink it now as well?
Do it.
And live while we young.
Listen, you guys are extremely talented. I love the music. One of the first songs I ever heard with my girlfriend was "What Makes You Beautiful," and I actually learned it on guitar and played it for her for her birthday one year.
No way!
Yeah, I bought my guitar today.
God.
I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna want to do that, but I like played it for her, and I can't sing though. I suck at singing, but you guys nailed it. So
Oh, sweet.
Thank you so much. That's nice.